This brings to mind someone by the name of Ed. He went through my program 4 years ago. He actually called me last week to work with him on something other than speaking. And what he told me is that the work changed his life so much because he was an engineer. He used to speak looking at his shoes. He's like, I was a typical engineer. When I had to stand up and speak, I looked at my shoes.
It's safer there. It's safer there than these eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I would kind of like shuffle my feet. And he hated being in the spotlight. He just hated it. He knew that he needed to rise. And so it was either do or die. His career was at stake and he needed to shift it up. And what we realized after talking is that he grew up in an environment that was difficult. He had a parent that was really difficult, not as loving or compassionate as he needed. And because of that, it created some trauma on the inside. It made him doubt himself. The doubts would come up when the stakes were the highest, right? When he was in front of his boss or his boss's boss or in front of customers. He had to present, God forbid he had to present at a conference. That's when all the doubts would come up. So he came to me, he just said, oh my gosh, we got to do something about this. So we did. And fast forward 4 years later, he left the corporate world. He founded his own company. And not only did he found a great company, but he has raised over $300 million in funding, which you cannot do if you're looking at your shoes.